Hi, and thank you for tuning in to Lunch Talk with the Carters. I am your hostess, Star Carter.
And I am your host, Michael Carter.
And we just come to tell you all that it is time to get the show started. We just want to thank you all for tuning in once again with us, me and my wonderful husband, Mr. Carter.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for tuning in once again with Lunch Talk with the Carters.
And as promised, today we're going to talk about, can exes still be friends? But before we talk about that, we want to just give you an update. So we had told you all on our MLK special podcast this past Monday that we were entertaining the idea of going vegan on February the 1st. So we officially 12 days away from no meat.
No meat, guys. No meat. No more juicy steaks, juicy burgers. None of that, guys. But it's all good, though, because I think, we'll be able to do it, and it's good for your health. So, it's something different.
I told you. I already wasn't doing pork like that, and then I had already cut the beef out, like, going on almost 3 years, other than occasional cube steak or something like that. But my hard thing is going to be turkey. I am a turkey fanatic. I love my turkey sandwiches, turkey wings, just turkey. So I think that's just going to be the hardest part for me is the turkey. So what you think is going to be the hardest one? Because I know you love brisket.
Yeah, briskets is my thing. That's going to be one of them. Briskets and steak. Okay. But I think I'll do well because when me and you got together, I thought I couldn't do without steaks and all of that, and haven't had a steak since what, Valentine? What, the one you got me for Valentine?
I got you one for Father's Day.
Father's Day. Okay, that's the last time I had a steak.
Last Father's Day.
Yeah, I think I'll do good. So I think I'll do pretty good on this new vegan diet. Yeah, I think I'll do good.
Well, we just wanted to check in with you guys. I don't know if you saw the Instagram posted up on Monday showing you our very first official vegan meal. So if you hadn't seen that, check it out. Go to our Instagram at Lunch Talk Show. So right now, we're just going to go ahead and get started with our topic for today. Can exes still be friends? So we're going to go ahead and get the show going because I know you all missed our ratchetness this past Monday, so we got plenty of it to give to you.
The ratchetness is back.
The ratchetness is back. So, Michael, you going to kick it off? Can exes still be friends, in your opinion?
Hell no, they can't still be friends. Exes cannot still be friends. That's against nature. That can't happen. I'm not saying that. Don't get me wrong, people. I'm not saying that you can't be sociable with your ex, okay? You see the guy, I'm not telling him, or female, or whatever the case may be, I'm not telling you to get him the poop face when you go out there in public. No, that's not what I'm saying. But hanging out, friends, this was your ex. Your ex done saw you naked. Your ex done, I don't want to, yeah, but you know what I'm saying, people. You've had an intimate relationship with this guy or female, and you think that you can be friends on a hangout level? Hell no, that's impossible.
Well, Mike, I'm going to have to disagree with you on this one. I do think exes can be friends. Now, we're going to take out the fact that some of us have to be cordial anyway if we have children.
What children? Yeah, I understand.
So we're going to take that. We're going to take that just one little area out because we know if we have kids with someone else from a prior relationship that we may still have to have dealings. That's stuff at the end in their lives. Okay, so that's a given. But let's just take that parenting equation out of the scenario right now, just for a minute, just so we can say, could you really be friends with an ex and it be nothing else? Like my husband said, if you've seen each other in your nakedness,
you've seen each other on that intimate level.
You've seen them on an intimate level. So would that be an issue for you? Or if you, say if you're already in a relationship, what about that? What about if you're already in a relationship and you're friends with your ex?
Well, my thing is this. To me, that's an uncomfortable situation. If your ex, say for instance, you and your ex get into that friend type thing, and this guy comes to the house or whatever talking about, can I see Star? Hell no. Nah. Hell no. What the hell you want to see my wife for? No. We still friends. I don't care. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
I would never do that. Okay, so I'm gonna let you all guys know. I do think that exes can be friends, but I do think that there is a boundary on there now.
Sociable.
And as long as the prior relationship wasn't a bad one, you can still be friends. I don't say you're gonna be hanging out or whatever, but you may actually be confidant confidants. You may call each other, or you may, it might be awkward for the person that's in the relationship. Now, I don't do that personally. I'm not saying that, but I know people who are really cool with this. They got along better as exes than they did when they were in a relationship.
Yeah, that's some couple. But my thing is, y'all sitting over there lollygagging on the phone. I want to know what the hell y'all talking about. Y'all ain't got nothing to talk about. I mean, that's why y'all are exes. It's a reason that y'all are exes. There are exes, y'all guys did not get it. So don't be sitting up there hollering about no friendship now. Because if that was the case, y'all should have still been together, No. I mean, I'm sorry. My wife has a lot of guy friends. Okay, I'm cool with that. Okay, but she's never had an intimate relationship with these guys.
No.
Now, I'm not saying that a male and female can't be friends, but that ex thing.
I have always had more male friends than I've had girlfriends. I have. I've only had I could count on my hand how many really true girlfriends that I've had throughout my whole 39 years of living. I haven't had that many. But I don't think that if you can be respectful, because I'm one of the ones that I don't like to burn bridges, and I don't want it to be, where you never know when you may have to cross the bridge again. Now, like I said, it just depends on the type of relationship that you had with the ex. Now, if they were abusive, if they were, treating you bad and all that, why the hell would you want to be friends with them? Okay, so let's just get that established. So it just depends on the type of relationship. Now, just say, for instance, you guys just didn't mesh. Y'all might have kicked it or whatever, but you just didn't mesh in a couple situations, but y'all were really good friends. Because, sometimes even friends wind up crossing that line into having sex, and then all of a sudden it becomes awkward, and then now you've had sex with this person and you may feel obligated to be in a relationship, especially if you were already friends. But then you realize after you tried this relationship thing that it just wasn't that. It was just sex. So you want to go back to being friends at that point.
It's over with. It's no more going back. Once you cross that line, once you actually cross that line and you add sex into the equation, it's no going back. It's you on a different level now. It's an intimate level. It's not no, what's up, homegirl, we kicking it or whatever. No. I've seen you in the nude. I've seen you. I've seen your ass, I've seen everything. It's out there. It's different. Yeah. I'm looking at you now in a lustful way.
I don't know. I guess I have always been that one that I've never really burned bridge with any of my exes. I haven't had that many, but the ones that I've had, with the exception of my ex-husband, I can still say if I needed them for something that I feel like they would be there for me. But like I said, with the exception of for my ex-husband. But not saying that I need to call them or anything, but we didn't burn bridges. If I see them, we still speak. We even friends on Facebook or whatnot. So it's not no big deal. It's not nothing, Well,
like I said, I agree with that. That's that sociable aspect I was talking about earlier. Yeah, you can be sociable with your ex. That's it. I'm not saying be an ass just because you don't go, you're not in a relationship anymore. What I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, like I said, on that going out type thing, you hanging with this person coming over, or, like we do with our friends, honey, come over, chilling, have a few drinks or whatever the case may be. No. No.
No, but, I think that's disrespectful.
Yeah, you see him or whatever.
I do agree with you on that. I don't think that you need to be hanging with your ex, especially if you're in a relationship. Now, if you're not in a relationship,
if you're not
or whatever, and then if you want to be still cool with your ex, then, and y'all want to hang out or whatever, then that's your prerogative. But if you are in a relationship, then that would be disrespectful. There is no way in God's green earth that I would bring one of my exes around my husband. I don't care. I don't care if he knew or if he didn't know. I feel like that is just disrespectful, because I know he wouldn't do that to me. So that's just, respect level when it comes to that. But at the same time, it's like, it kind of goes back to that question, can male and females be true friends?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, they can.
Yeah, they can. True friends.
Because I have several
I've had people to ask me, do I believe that male and female? And I say, because almost all of my friends, almost all of my friends are guys. Granted that some of them are gay, but still, they're still guys. They got eyes,
I can get down with that. Yeah.
I'm like this though. I'm like, well, I feel like you can be friends because we have to coexist together in this world, because that's why God made male and female. So for us to bond and form relationships, whether it's intimate relationships or, like I say, just on a friendly type of relationship. But how about if your ex really, really was like your homie, like that was your dog? and y'all just had that moment when you just slipped up and you had sex with them. I mean, y'all might have had too much to drink or, might have been
blaming
looking
on the alcohol.
Look, you might have been Netflixing it up a little bit too much or whatever. And then y'all start looking at each other, those googly eyes or whatever.
Lord, the googly eyes.
And you can't come back from that. So that's what you're saying. You can't come back from that moment.
Once you cross that path and put sexual intercourse in that picture, it's no going back because you guys are on a different level now. It's no more just saying, this is my homegirl, this is my homeboy. No, I slept with this guy or I slept with this girl. So nah, how would you explain that to your mate or whatever? Okay, yeah, this is my homeboy. Have y'all ever slept together? Yeah. Okay, now what y'all really got going on now? That's go throw up that red flag.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, what you're saying is not crazy. What you're saying is right, and I understand your perspective of it. But I guess so. In a way, maybe we are agreeing in a way because, like I said, the social aspect is good. If you're in a relationship, exactly. So I do agree with you on that. But I'm saying if you are exes and if you're not connected to somebody else, then maybe y'all could still hang out and
but that
cool,
sex thing is still going to be lingering in both of you guys' heads.
Yeah.
Because then, like I said, that's what I'm saying. You crossing that line, even though you may not have nobody. But if you've had sex with this guy, y'all hang out. What if you guys go to a movie and have a few more drinks? Your mind is wondering. He knows you don't have nobody. You know he don't have nobody, and that little thing down there get the throbbing.
Oh Lord!
On both ends.
Come on,
that thing
Michael,
get the throbbing. I mean, really. And then
you couldn't wait to get back into the ratchet. You just couldn't wait to get back into the ratchet.
I'm just being for real. Okay, you got urges, and Lord forbid if they were good. Oh, have mercy. That right there is going to be a different level too. So. Once you cross that line, guys, we having fun. But once you cross that line, my opinion is it's no turning back. I mean, now either, I hate to say it like this, either you guys going to be in a relationship or your friendship is going to disintegrate. That's just my personal opinion.
Is that how friends with benefits wind up coming about?
Exactly. Yep. Because they crossed that damn path and started having sex. And now you're on a different level. Friends with benefit. What the hell is that? The benefit is sex. Okay. I mean, what the hell is that? Friend with benefit? 401k or some shit? I mean, what the hell? Really? But that's just
that must be where the term the friends with benefits
exactly.
When you stay free.
Yes.
Like maybe y'all hooked up at some point and then you was already friends and you hooked up at some point and then you're trying to go back to being friends. Exactly. But then, like you said, you still seeing each other in a sexual eye, in an intimate eye. So then that's when you start having this casual sex. That's what you're saying.
That's
and
when
then,
that started coming in. Still friends,
quote unquote. You still friends. But that's when the casual sex start. Okay, well, I know I can always hook up with old girl or I can hook up with old boy.
I can always get that. You know what I'm saying? I can always get that, So that's what I'm saying. That's a whole nother level to that relationship. Yeah. It's no longer friends. Now you're so-called, that label, like my wife said, friends with benefits. And that right there is a complicated situation because that friends with benefits get a lot of people in trouble because what if you see that friend with benefits with somebody else?
Okay, so then now that's when you're going to see if that jealousy card is going to come out.
That's my point.
Because you're going to see how much of a friend I really see you in.
But before sex, guess what? If your homeboy came and told you, girl, I had this date last night, y'all tripping about it.
Yeah,
but
like
when
y'all the homies.
Yeah, but when y'all get that sex in there, he do the same thing. You looking at him screw-faced it. Like, hold up now, you were just with me the other night. You know what I'm saying? So, that's a whole different level. That's a whole different level.
Yeah, that's another good point though. That's another excellent point because that does happen because people do misconstrue sex with love and relationships because sex does not equal relationship. Sex is mean that you gave somebody your body.
Bingo. That's it.
And then hopefully the person that you gave your body to respects you and will either not dish you and mess with other women or I don't even know what would you want to go with it if you just having casual sex.
That's my point. That's what I'm saying.
Because I feel like in a relationship, you have to demand what status that you want to be. And I don't know if a lot of women realize that because when you first go into a relationship, like me and Mike said, when we first got back together again after being separated for over 10 and then 20 years. And so when we got back together again, we already had clear goals set that we already knew that this dating was going to have to result in marriage. We already knew that.
Because that was something we both wanted.
That's something we both wanted. So we both was very clear on what our intentions were in the relationship. We was not just going in a relationship so we can be dating for 20 years. I mean, or 5 years or whatever.
Been there, done that.
No, so exactly. So that's what I'm saying. We already had in